Hi everyone, it's Ben from latintutorial. This isn't going to be a grammar or culture lesson. Instead, I want to show you something that I've been working on for the last half year or so. Get on a web browser and go to Aeneid.co. That's my new tool, and I'm going to talk to you about it in this video. So I really like reading Vergil's Aeneid. It's one of the most important works of Latin literature and even Western literature, and I think Vergil is deep. And even though we've been studying his works for over 2,000 years, there are still mysteries to be discovered and some pretty awesome stuff to find. But as important as his works are, they are hard to read and hard to understand in the Latin. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff out there already, from commentaries online to vocabulary tools to even videos on other YouTube channels. But I want to make it even easier for everyone. And that's where Aeneid.co comes in. I think I have created something that helps people of all abilities read the Aeneid and understand it better. Like, what if I took a lot of the best tools out there and had it all together in one platform? So go to the site and please make an account. I'm going to switch over to my web browser and lead you through a bunch of the features, and then I'll tell you what I hope to be able to add to this site over the next year or so. Let's go immediately to the Latin and see how it works. The Latin text is divided up into different sections. We see the beginning of the Aeneid here, and some like this one have videos that both explain how to read the Latin and what it really means. You can think of these videos as like a live visual and audible commentary. They can be 3 to 15 minutes long, depending on how much stuff there is to unpack. The Latin text is below it, and if you don't know the meaning of a word in Latin, just click on it and the definition will pop up. Like here with the word arma armorum. It's neuter, means implements or weapons or arms. Arma happens to be one of the 1,000 most common Latin words, and that's what core here means. With vocabulary, you can star words to make your own list or learn more about this word on its own separate page. As you're reading along, please feel free to add notes about each line too. Just hover your cursor over the end of the line and a button will pop up. Click on it and you'll see the text field where you can type ideas or thoughts that you have. And once you've saved it, you'll see lines you have comments on. And clicking like this will reveal those comments. The utilities panel over here has some more features like copying the Latin text or getting vocabulary words for the section that you can then paste in a Quizlet quiz. But there are also ways to make your Latin reading easier. You can view a panel of non-core vocabulary words for this bit of text, or even read some commentaries about the Latin lines above. I have 2 commentaries already loaded into the site for you to choose from. Navigating through the Latin should be easy too, either with the next or previous buttons like this, or you can jump to different lines by typing in the line number, like this or like this. But there's more. You can view the videos themselves on their own separate page, and even take notes on those videos as you watch. There are videos over more than just lines, too, discussion on themes, and some of the neat bits of analysis in the Aeneid. Many of these videos are not available outside of this website, so when you register and subscribe, you'll have exclusive access. Everything is carefully researched, too, and my own analysis relies heavily on what is already out there, so it's not just my own crazy thoughts, but, what is kind of generally accepted. I have added some pretty powerful vocabulary tools too, so you can create your own lists, either by starring individual words, or checking out the top 1,000 Latin words, or even make your own custom list. You can also search vocabulary. And then on this page, you can keep track of all of your notes. So it's available now, but I plan on adding more to it in the indefinite future. Without committing too much, I will be adding more videos, specific and exclusive to Aeneid.co, more explanations, and more tools to help you read Latin better. If you're a student in an advanced placement Latin class, I hope to put up sight reading exercises to help you prepare for the test, and hook it into my other tools too, like Examiner.co. So here's the deal. This has been a lot of work, and with the addition of more content in the future with videos and tools, it's going to be a lot more work for me. To that end, I'm going to experiment with the best way to balance getting it to you and also my own time. So to start, all that I ask is that you buy me the equivalent of a cup of coffee each month for my work and my time. There's a 10-day trial, and you don't have to worry about putting a credit card up front too. And after that, it's just $3 a month, or you can pay for the whole year up front for just $25. If you appreciate what I've done with Latin Tutorial on YouTube, or if you want to support that, this site, and even more future efforts, then please consider providing just this little bit each month to keep this site afloat and pushing forward with more content. If it's worth it to you. It's kind of like buying a book, only there's a lot more you can do to interact with the Aeneid on here. And if it isn't worth it to you, and if you think you don't need all that I have to offer, or if you have other arrows in your quiver, then that's fine. You don't need to subscribe. So thanks. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any bugs to report, and check it out. I'll be doing a lot more this year with this, both adding to Aeneid.co as well as posting more videos on Latin Tutorial. So this is Latin Tutorial. I make videos about Latin grammar and ancient culture, and I'm also a Latin teacher in Maine. Please subscribe to Latin Tutorial if you like this sort of thing. But I don't just make videos, I also fiddle with code and make digital tools like this Aeneid reader. And check out my other sites at latintutorial.com and hexameter.co. I've got a lot of ideas, so please consider supporting me and everything that I do by donating through PayPal on latintutorial.com or by subscribing on aeneid.co. I hope to come out with a lot more this year, so stay tuned.